Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. This video is a little different. We have a guest speaker. Her name is Aishwarya Menon and she's our friend who's pursuing CS and also doing MCOM. And she is going to be reviewing the book Jaya, written by Devdutt Pattanayak. And it's a mythological book. It is the retelling of the epic Mahabharata.
Everyone, today I'm going to review the book Jaya, an illustrated retelling of the Mahabharata by Devdutt Pattanayak. So most of us know of the Kurukshetra war which took place between the two clans, the Pandavas and the Kauravas. This book is an attempt to cover most of the stories that led to the Kurukshetra war and the aftermath of it. The book can be divided into three parts: the events that led to the Kurukshetra war, and the aftermath of the war. Firstly, I would like to talk about the author Devdutt Pattanayak. Apart from being an author to numerous books based on Indian mythology, he is a speaker and a person corporates consult for management decisions. The book, the writing style of the author is simple yet compelling. This was a book that I read during the lockdown and it has helped me learn a lot of things about karma, dharma, duty and many more things, which is covered very well in the book. The book has various footnotes after each story which depicts the art forms that are practiced in different states in India. And also the writer has various illustrations in the book which are made with clear bold lines which helps the reader to understand the story better and connect with the author's ideas more clearly. Many stories in the book inspired me. I would like to share two such stories. So the first story is of Savitri and Satyavan. Savitri is a very determined princess and she falls in love with a woodcutter. The woodcutter was a king's son who had lost his kingdom, and Savitri is determined to live with him, so she moves to the jungle despite of knowing that he's going to die in a year's time. Eventually Satyavan dies, and when Yama is taking his soul away, Savitri goes after him, and she's determined to get her husband's soul back, and she outwits Yama, and eventually Yama gives her husband's soul back, and they live in the forest happily and they have a son. So this story challenges the traditional notion of Indians being fatalistic. The story tries to tell us that desire also plays an important role with destiny, and we cannot always keep blaming our fate for wrong things that happen. So I like in the book is of the Kurukshetra. Kuru was an ancestor of the Pandavas and he tilled the land that came to be known as the Kurukshetra or the field of Kuru. He had used the bull of Shiva and the buffalo of Yama to plow the land. He used his own flesh as seeds and thus pleasing the gods who offered him a boon. So he asked the gods to allow any man who died on this field into paradise. So when Yudhishthira is welcomed to Swarga, he meets the Kauravas in Swarga. The karma of Kuru helped the Kauravas reach Swarga. As the book progresses, we realize that the war is not merely about two cousins fighting over their inheritance. It is simultaneously about God creating a cosmic balance. No event takes place in isolation. It is a culmination of various historical and geographical events. There was no hero or villain in this epic, just people struggling with life, responding to crisis, making mistakes, repeating mistakes in innocence or ignorance while trying to make their lives meaningful and worthwhile. The book talks a lot about karma and forgiveness, the importance of forgiveness. Towards the end of the book, the author tells us why he names the book Jaya, and this is my favorite part. So basically there are two kinds of victory. One is Jaya and one is Vijaya. Vijaya is when there is a loser and it is material victory. Jaya is spiritual victory where there are no losers. In Kurukshetra there was Vijaya but no Jaya. But when Yudhishthir overcame his rage and forgave the Kauravas unconditionally, there was Jaya, and that is why the author named the book Jaya. One of the many books I read during the lockdown, and it really helped me during the lockdown because it taught me a lot of morals and values. I would highly recommend this book during the lockdown. The book is available on Amazon Kindle. The best part is the book, the hard copy is for $4.99, but you can get it on Amazon for 49 rupees, and it is a really good read. It is around 372 pages, and I think I finished it in 3 days because it just kept me engrossed and I just couldn't stop reading it. I don't even remember skipping any chapters. I never got bored at any point in the book, and it really was interesting and different. And also another reason I recommend this book is because the Mahabharata is going on Doordarshan, and you can connect really well with the story if you read this book. And for most of us, it is more about learning values, and this book is an excellent source of great values and morals. I hope you all like this video.
Thank you for watching. We hope you liked the video. For more such videos, like, share and subscribe to our channel.